Hi, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Carmi, and I'm excited to start marking period 3 and social studies. So today we are going to be learning about maps. And I want to start off with a brain pop video. So I'm going to open up the brain pop video about reading maps. And we're going to watch this video before we get started on our social studies. All right, here we go.
Word. Cool. We just got an invitation to Becca's party. The party will be at Madison Park. Yeah, I'm not sure where that is either. We better look at a map. What is a map? A map is a tool that shows details about an area. A map can show continents or countries. It can also show states or towns and cities. Maps can show streets and roads and landmarks that make a place special. A globe is a map on a round model that shows places all over Earth. Precipitation maps show how much rainfall or snowfall an area gets. Transportation maps show subway or bus routes. Landform maps can show mountains, deserts, or plains. Natural resource maps show resources like coal, oil, or minerals. And there are population maps that can show you how many people live in a place. Maps can help you find your way around, too. Maps use symbols, and the map key tells you what they mean. Not exactly, Moby. What is a map key? A map key is a chart that explains what symbols mean on a map. It's also called a legend. This is a map of New York. And here's the map key. On this map, a black dot stands for a city. A star stands for the state capital. An airplane stands for an airport. And lines stand for highways and roads. There are also other symbols that stand for bodies of water, parks or forests, and mountains. Oh, and a star inside of a circle stands for the country's capital. Maps can have different symbols, so it's important to always look at the key. That's a compass rose. But what does a compass rose do? A compass rose is a tool that shows north, south, east, and west on a map. It helps you find your way and understand directions to and from places. Let's see. We're here at school. If we go north, we'll get to the museum. If we go west, we'll get to City Hall. Well, the hospital is south, but it's also east. So it's southeast of us. The post office is north and west, so it's northwest of us. I have an easy way to remember the order of the directions. Never eat soggy waffles. Becca's party is at Madison Park. Let's look at the map to see where it is. To get to the park, first you go east on Pine Street. Then you go north on Lincoln Way. Right, Moby. There are different ways to get to the park. I don't know which way is faster, but I know how to find out. What is a map scale? I know that scales help you measure things. A map scale compares distance on a map to distance on Earth. The scale helps you figure out how far things are apart from each other. You often find the scale in the map key. On this map, every inch stands for 1 mile. City Hall is about 3 inches from the library. That means they are 3 miles from each other. Different maps have different scales, so you should always check the map key. Really? You found a shortcut to Madison Park? Hey, that's not a shortcut for me.
All right. So that was our brain pop just to introduce you to maps. Now, I want you to get out your social studies workbooks, and we are on the section is called What is a Map? And this is page 1 of that section. What is a map? Okay. And it looks like this. All right. So let's take a look at this first map. I just took a snip of it so I could write on the paper with you. All right. Have you ever seen a map like this? What do you think it shows? Let's write down our ideas. So let's take a look at this map. I see a snack bar, and then I see a path that says entrance with a ticket booth. So you must have to pay to get in there. And then you walk down the path and you see lions, penguins, tigers, and it says monkeys go over here. What do you think this map shows? If you said a zoo, then you're right. This map shows a zoo. So you're all going to write that down. This map shows a zoo. Go ahead and write that down with me. Super job. Very good. All right, now I just have to take a picture of the second part of this, and we're going to see what this map shows. So let's take a look at this map. So it looks like it has all different towns. It says Burns, Deer Creek, Troy, and it's got a railroad and a lake and maybe a river. This is called and this says Route 16. This is called a road map. You would use this if you were trying to maybe travel along this highway to figure out which town you needed to go to get somewhere. Years ago, when people didn't have their phones to use maps, they would use actual maps and they would use an actual road map. So we're going to write road map here. Very good. Can you guys think of any other places you might find a map? I know I just said in my phone when I'm trying to find somewhere, I would use the maps in my phone. And we just saw the map of the zoo. If you go places like the zoo or a ballpark or a theme park, sometimes there's maps when you walk in so you can see, or they can give you the maps that you hold, that you can see where the rides and all the attractions are. Until tomorrow, I want you guys to think about other places that you could see maps in your real life. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.